Well, welcome back to Nightly Nonsense. Taking a few nights off during the Christmas season. We're back right after Christmas. Got a question for you. You're suffering from a Christmas hangover. Now, I know that we're not supposed to talk about that in church settings. We're not supposed to ask those questions. They've got bad connotations. But I've not had a hangover before from alcohol or anything like that. But I certainly have had Christmas hangovers before. You know, that droopy feeling, that just kind of down feeling that settles upon you. The fact that you've been building up and building up and building up to something, and all of a sudden it's just done. People have vacation hangovers, right? They have birthday hangovers. They have all kinds of hangovers where we have just built something up so much, and then it ends and just poof, we're done, right? We all of a sudden are on the couch and we've feeling the effect of the 1,500 cookies we've eaten and all of the sweets, and we're trying to sift through the mountain of presents that we got and trying to figure out where we're going to put them and how we can not get rid of anything that we've had and add to it, and all of these kind of things, right? It just creates kind of this heaviness over us. Our head just isn't exactly right? Not appreciative, all of those kind of things, but we're just kind of heavy about the whole thing. We got what we wanted. Now what do we do with it? Kind of feeling. You know, as Christians, we shouldn't have this problem because our Christmas is an everyday thing. If we had treated Christmas as just another opportunity to celebrate what Jesus has done for us, well, there's no hangover. We should be going right into the next day. Today should look like Christmas. It should look like yesterday. How did we celebrate Jesus yesterday? Oh, maybe with a little more pomp and circumstance. Maybe he had us get some gifts for people. Maybe we got some presents and things like that. Right? But we ought to have the same mindset today. How do I celebrate Jesus? And then tomorrow we wake up and how do I celebrate Jesus? And the next day, how do we celebrate Jesus? You know right now whether or not your Christmas was off or not. Whether it was Christ-centered or not, based on whether or not you have a Christmas hangover. If you have a Christmas hangover, you might want to do a little bit of chatting with God as to where you off a little bit in how you celebrated Christmas. To make it maybe a little bit more about yourself and other people than it was about Jesus. Maybe you went a little bit overboard. But you know, if you have a Christmas hangover, right, then maybe your Christmas is a little out of whack. That's a you and God thing. That's not a you and me thing, right? If you don't have a Christmas hangover, well, that doesn't necessarily mean that you did it all right? But maybe you have just a little better perspective, or maybe you had to do it a little bit different. But what I want you to think about today, do you have a Christmas hangover? Hey, think about that. We'll see you next time right here, Nightly Nonsense.